12 simple hacks for perfect sauces and seasonings. 1. Make perfect gravy for chicken and turkey. Looking for the perfect gravy to have with your chicken or holiday turkey? A great tip from the pros is to use tea. Boil a large pot of water, and when you put the chicken or turkey in the oven, add 2 orange tea bags. Let the tea steep on top of the stove until the turkey is done, then add it to the juices in the pan. Thicken with a mixture of flour and water or cornstarch. 2. Keep chicken broth handy. Not only is chicken broth an easy way to add flavor to sauces, it can also be used to add moisture to dry stuffing. 3. A flavorful alternative to sour cream. Out of sour cream, or looking for something different? Consider a quick crème fraîche, which can be made from 1 cup of buttermilk and 3 cups of heavy cream. Mix them together and let them sit on your counter for about 3 days. Then store it in the refrigerator for as long as 2 weeks. 4. Reduce the power of garlic and onions. Sometimes you don't want a strong garlic or onion taste. Get a milder flavor by sauté them in butter or olive oil for a few minutes prior to adding them to other foods. This will release their natural sweetness and give a wonderful flavor. 5. An easy way to peel ginger root. To easily peel ginger root, place it in the freezer for an hour before use and then remove the skin with a sharp knife. Or, try using the edge of a spoon when peeling room temperature ginger root. 6. Use caramelized onions to add flavor. Caramelized onions are a delicious way to add flavor to mashed potatoes, vegetables, soups and sauces. Luckily, they can be made ahead and kept in the refrigerator, so they are available when you need them. Do this by chopping onions fine and adding them to melted butter or margarine. Cook at a very low heat until the onions are brown. Once solidified, it's easy to take a spoonful whenever you need it. 7. Fix lumpy sauces. Is your sauce too lumpy? Remove it from the heat immediately and toss it in your food processor to smooth out the lumps and blend the flavors. Add some hot water if necessary to assist with the removal of the lumps. 8. Use wine to add a unique flavor to dishes. Wine is another way of flavoring your dishes, just like herbs and spices. There are really no rules except those dictated by your own taste. Generally, the kind of wine to use in a dish is the kind you would most enjoy drinking with it. White wines are usually served with fish and white meats, and red wines with dark meats. Don't worry about the finished dish containing alcohol. Wine loses its alcohol when simmered long enough so no trace of alcohol remains. An easy way to create a sauce is to deglaze your pan using wine. If needed, thicken with a little cornstarch. 9. Make your own salad dressings. Store-bought salad dressings are loaded with extra calories and preservatives. And once opened, they often go bad long before they're used up. A great alternative is to make your own dressings. For a tasty vinaigrette, mix 3/4 cup of oil with 1/4 cup of vinegar and season with salt, pepper and even some Dijon mustard. For other variations, try adding honey, balsamic vinegar, orange juice, maple syrup, garlic or lime juice. With a little experimentation, you'll be surprised how many great tastes you can create. 10. Dried herbs versus fresh ones. Fresh herbs are best for flavor, but if unavailable, use about 1/3 as much dried. If a recipe doesn't specify fresh or dried, you can assume it means dried, since dried herbs are much more commonly used. Whichever herbs you choose, if you're unsure of the amount, start with just a little, taste often and add more during cooking. And to ensure that you're using dried herbs with the maximum amount of flavor, replace them every 3 months. 11. Add garlic to oils and vinegars. Oils and vinegars that have been flavored with garlic provide a quick and easy way to add some punch to salad dressings, stir-fries and meats. Once prepared, they can keep indefinitely and can be grabbed whenever you want to add a little flavor. 12. Use marinades to add flavor. A good marinade will add lots of extra flavor and juices to meats and vegetables. But be careful not to marinate longer than the recipe calls for. Some foods, seafood in particular, break down when marinated in acidic ingredients such as vinegar, wine or citrus fruit juices. The result can be a mushy mess that no one wants to eat. We hope you enjoyed these simple hacks. Please like, share and subscribe.